Hey Pisces, I hope y'all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for the rest of March. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Pisces, I did just do readings for air and water signs for what's coming towards you. If you have fire and earth placements and you get to looking for those, look about 9 days back because that's the last time I was on here. My kids have been sick. I know some of you have been wondering where I've been. My kids have been sick and that's been my priority. Mostly my oldest. It was pretty bad for him and my husband had to work. It didn't touch my husband, imagine that, right? But yeah, it did hit me a little bit, very mild in comparison to my oldest, and it hit my youngest a little bit. Anyhow, it was a mixture of things. It was nasty, but I'm back and we're recovered, and that's what's important. He's made a full recovery other than like a little residual cough, so really grateful for that. And yeah, Pisces, since I've been gone for so long, I am opening a deal, so I wanted to do a deal for you guys. It's a 3-question video reading. It's $25.25. You get it within 2 business days. It is going to close out on Sunday, March 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So details are going to be down below if you are interested, of course, Pisces. But we're going to go ahead and begin and see what we've got here for you. Okay, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the rest of March. So this is for the next 4 days. That includes today. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Whoo-wee, Pisces, what? That is crazy. Wow, that is actually insane, Pisces. So first of all, the star is your overall energy, like the jump from like you got polar opposite energies by the day here. We'll see what's going on. But the star is your overall. This is healing, renewal, rebirth, fate, wish fulfillment. And you know, underneath the star is the High Priestess, because I just look over here, there's another major arcana. You only have one out here that is not a major arcana, so that's pretty crazy. But anyhow, we got Aquarius energy here, so you could have some Aquarius in your chart. Maybe you're kind of like riding on that cusp or whatever. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius or someone with Aqua in their chart. Anyhow, I feel like your intuition is about to guide you out of something crazy, Pisces, because don't freak out, Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Listen, I'm a Pisces Sun. I'm a Pisces Moon. I'm a Pisces Saturn. Hello, Saturn return, by the way. I'm a Pisces Saturn and Mars and Pisces. It's rough, and I know that it's hard not to freak out when it comes to what I'm about to say, what I'm about to show you. We do have the Tower here, okay? That is showing up for today. I feel like something's been kind of rocky here for you. So yeah, when it comes to the Tower, I do think there's something kind of shocking coming up, right? Could involve a Scorpio or an Aries, but you may feel like things are kind of getting on top of you, if that makes sense. Whether it be you know, bills or responsibilities, or if you're in school, maybe it is you know, maybe it's work, maybe it's tests, right? You know, maybe it's having to help certain people around you who can't really help themselves. Like the energy just feels like things are kind of piling up, right? And that's the vibe that I sense here from the Tower on this day. And yeah, it's rough. However, what's blowing my mind, what has me shook, is that the very next day, the card that's showing up for the very next day is Strength. It's like you persevere. It's almost like you come up with, it may not be, Pisces, that, like, let's be real here, like the Tower, it may not be that you have this big chaotic ending and you pick up all the pieces and put everything back together in perfect order by the next day. Okay, but what I can say is that I feel like something has gone wrong here, Pisces, with the Tower. And if this is for you, what time are we at here? We're at 2:11 in the day. That Tower has probably already happened for a lot of you by the time you see this, whatever that Tower might be. Some of you, it could be an ending to a toxic relationship, right? Because at the end of the day, the Tower is something that was built on like a false foundation or a faulty foundation, something that was just not solid, right? But Strength can say that you've got a plan and it's solid, okay? By the next day, you've got a plan and it's solid, and you know when you're doing it, how you're doing it, how you're going to get there, the resources you're going to use. It's that kind of energy here, Pisces. This is a card of resilience. It's a card of bouncing back. If this has to do with a breakup, like the very next day, day, you could just really be pouring into yourself, pouring into your healing, allowing yourself to really feel it. You know, just being in this energy where a lot of people, they think that, you know, if you sit down and you have a good cry, that's not strength. That is strength, actually. That is strength, to allow yourself to do that and to be there. Why is it strength to just run from it? You know what I mean? Like, that seems a little backwards, doesn't it? Right? Now, Pisces, I'm not saying that you need to just wallow in it, but having that balance, I think, is going to be really good for you, because, you know, allowing for these healthy distractions will create these cracks that will allow for good energy to slip in, you know what I mean, and to raise your vibration, if that makes sense. So 10 of Cups is showing up for Sunday's energy, and I feel like that's exactly what you're in, leaning on loved ones. You know, this is family, friends, whatever the case may be, having a good time. Maybe you're outside doing something, maybe you're at an event, but I feel like you're really just allowing yourself to enjoy life, allowing yourself to have a healthy distraction from pain or from problems, whatever the case may be. And like I said, allowing for those distractions, or having those distractions, really allows for good things to seep in, those reminders to seep in that, hey, life is going to be okay, you're going to get through it, right? And that's the energy that I feel here. It feels really powerful. You have the Wheel of Fortune showing up here for Monday. I feel like that's when that's when things start moving. You know, I think that's when you start really putting those plans into action to fix something, to problem solve, you know, to go and pay that bill or take that test or do whatever it is that you need to do, right? Wheel of Fortune seems like, you know, showing up for Monday's energy for the 31st. That seems like the day that, you know, you're gonna start the movement process here. You're going to be putting the plans into action. It feels really, really positive here, Pisces. It feels like a tower hits, and instead of, you know, you and yourself like crumbling, you're going to acknowledge it. Like, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But strength, you're going to get back up. This is a card of resilience. Like, I mean, strength showing up right after the tower. Some people, that tower, that feeling would remain for all 4 of these days, right? And it's not that you're not feeling it, it just doesn't feel as chaotic. And honestly, for some of you, if this was like a toxic relationship, maybe it felt chaotic at first that the tower was happening, but then you thought to yourself, you know what, it was time for that to happen. You know, I needed that to happen, so I could pour into myself, right? Because maybe you were pouring into that and it was getting you nowhere. You know what I mean, Pisces? So this is crazy, you know, especially the 29th. That will be tomorrow, Saturday. So around the 29th, I do feel like there is this energy of resilience, bounce back. So if you've been feeling kind of down or in a rut, maybe that's going to be a time where you're feeling a little bit more optimistic. And maybe you are in that space and time where you're allowing yourself those healthy distractions. And I really feel Sunday is going to be a good day for that as well, Pisces. Get outside, go take you a walk, you know, go bird watch, listen to music, do whatever, Pisces. But this reading is crazy though. I feel like a lot of us Pisces, we get this reputation, like sort of how Cancerians get that reputation for kind of laying down and crying and wallowing and whatnot. And yeah, while we'll do that, you know, we can also be strong, right? And we are the dreamers, so we do know how to envision ourselves on the other side of an issue, and we come up with the steps to get ourselves there. And so I think that's something that Pisces does not get enough credit for. But yeah, I mean, this is really good. This is really good, Pisces. I will say, too, some of you could have the energy of a return coming towards you around the 31st. Maybe it's a fixed sign or a fellow Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or a fellow Pisces. And I would just be really mindful of that, because I feel like you're getting yourself to a place of strength, and that may not be good for you at this time, you know, to move backwards, right? I feel like you can't focus on this and, you know, yourself at the same time. I feel like this person makes it impossible to do that. So I would just be careful of getting back into that type of situation, Pisces. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be, Pisces. You're more than welcome to watch out for your other signs. Again, I'm reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. You could also check out the what's coming towards you reading that I posted for your sign. And what else? Oh, the deal I have going on. It is a video reading. It's 3 questions. It's $25.25. You get it within 2 business days. This is going to close out, though, Pisces, on Sunday, March 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So all the details are below if you're interested. But Pisces, if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.